Hello everyone, this is Brahmatiwari, one and only educator who provide real information related to IT staffing contracts. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to become an approved vendor for the state of South Carolina IT staffing contract. The most surprising part, the contract spending is $300 million and there are 220 plus IT job positions on there. So without wasting your time, let's move on the screen to discuss about this contract.
My name is Brahma Tiwari. In this video, we are going to talk about state of South Carolina, all the contracts that are available statewide and many agencies are providing services over there. So basically there are four contracts that are served on state level and utilized by multiple departments across state of South Carolina. So the first one is IT temporary staff augmentation supplier contract. This contract is valid till August 2028. Another contract is temporary staff services. So this is basically for non-IT contract. And here there are few vendors. You can also be part of this contract. We will talk about this contract later on. But another third number is temporary doctor services. So you can see this contract is also available. And another one is temporary medical services. So this is for contract available across state of South Carolina. But in this video, our complete focus will be on IT temporary staff augmentation supplier contract. So you can see we are going to talk about it, and this is a part one of four in which we are going to talk. First, we will talk about IT contract, and in part 2, we will talk about non-IT. In part 3, we are going to talk about that doctor related contract, and another one is healthcare, purely healthcare contract. So I'm gonna make four videos related to it. Our first video will be completely focused on IT contract. So here you can see in IT there are two contracts. The first one is STC Vendor Manager, and you can see the number is 5400025468, and this is a statewide contract and the duration is already ended. The reason it is ended because this contract is a managed service provider contract. With the help of this contract, state of South Carolina shortlisted one company who is going to manage this contract. That means state of South Carolina is not going to take complete burden of this contract. All the administrative work will be handled by this contract. That is the reason I'm discussing about this contract. Most of the people even don't know about this contract, and even they are not aware how this contract is working. So this contract is now awarded to knowledge services, means first contract STC Vendor Manager. So this contract is awarded to managed service provider knowledge services. Earlier state of South Carolina contract was managed by Taffin. We will talk about this in next slide. So now, because I'm just want to make you aware, like what are these two contracts? Both are interconnected to each other. First contract is, I can see, a master contract that is going to supersede second contract. Second contract is for vendor community. First contract is for managed service provider. So state now shortlisted managed service provider, and the name of managed service provider is knowledge services. Second contract, that is the most important contract, and we are gonna discuss about this contract. So you can see this is the old South Carolina IT MSP contract. Like I talked about earlier, this contract was awarded to Taffin Process Solution. This is the company who managed this contract from August 1st 2015 till August 25 2025, and the targeted value for this contract were 570 million at the time of award of this contract. So this is old contract, and they anticipated like there will be 570 million awarded contract value for this contract. Let me show you. This is the new contract that we talked about. You can see STC Vendor Manager. Even this result is available publicly. You can search this number and you will get same result that is available over here. So you can see our posting document, everything is there. And this contract is awarded to knowledge service. Now, let's talk about both the contract. So, old contract was managed by Staffing Process Solution. The new contract will be managed by Knowledge Services. I'm not saying will be because this contract is already started and managed by Knowledge Service Provider. Total potential value for this contract was 200. Earlier, you can see 500 million was there, but total spending at the end result, it was 200 million till July 2022. Because I have noted these details from their website. Whatever results are given over there, number can vary, but all the results are given by the state agency. It is not taken by me. So now, like you are aware, old contract managed service provider name was Taffy. Potential value was 200 million, and VMS name was VLine. Now the current managed service provider is Knowledge Service, and this contract is started from 28th of February 2025 till 27th of February 2032. This contract, this is the validity of this contract, and current VMS name is Doorstop, and potential value is 300 million. Now, the major contract that we are going to talk about, that is IT staffing contract, and this is the pricing from the RFP point of view. This is also a snapshot. I have taken it from the portal, and when I compare, there are around 200 plus IT positions are there, including project manager, business analyst, QM, Java developer, and other kind of IT positions. So this is the pricing sheet of this contract. Now, how to respond this RFP? But before going over there, let me show you how to find this RFP. Then we will return and talk how to work on this RFP. So here I have already opened State of South Carolina portal, and you can see the URL is apps.sceis.sc.gov and you can type this URL after seeing in this video. You can also pause this video in order to note down the URL. Also, I'll provide you in description as well so that it will be easier for you. So once you will enter this number, and also I have given all other number like old MSP contract number, new MSP contract number, same number you can enter over there, and once you click on hit over there, make sure it will be on both, because some contract are already closed, and just for educational purpose you can check those information. So click on both, and once you click on hit over there on search button, it will be appear result over there. So now you can see I have entered this information, and this result is there after clicking search over there. So this is actual RFP, and let me open this RFP in front of you. So till the time it is open, there will be a couple of documents over there, and we will see over there. You can see there are 8 documents. So this is main document, but later on this document is amendments. You can see 2. So this is the latest document you need to consider as a main document. You can see XLSM. So this is the price document that I showcase you in my PPT, and where 120 positions are there. This contract is already awarded, and there are 244 vendors are already providing services. You can see some of the vendors are already over there, and these vendors are 22nd Century Technology Inc, Advanced Automation Consulting Inc, TM, and a lot of others. So you can see on one page I'm receiving around 10 results, and there are multiple pages over there. So one by one you can check all these companies' name. So this is the document information. Let me show you how it documents look like when I will open it. So this is the, I have already downloaded this information, and you can see, like I have mentioned to you, you need to open amendment 2. So let me open in front of you. So this document is already open, and you can see earlier it was published on April 17, 2023. Then later on they revised it and republished on May 11, 2023. So you can see this is a state term contract, and contract description is IT temporary staff augmentation contract, where you need to submit. So this is the URL, and this is here you need to click, and if your company is registered, that is good. If your company not registered, you need to create a login credential for it. So this, there was some mandatory information earlier, but now it is not. And one more important information, you need to submit all the response online. There can be two copies. One will be original and another one will be redacted version of original response document. If you want to use only one, so as per need basis, that document can be publicly available. So if you want to redact some information, make sure you submit two documents, one with original and other with redacted information. Like already I have mentioned, this is the URL where you can go and see which are the awarded vendors. So once you will go over there, means on this URL, register over there, you will receive a state vendor number. You need to enter over here. State of incorporation you need to enter over here. So if you are a proposal writer, you are already aware how to fill these forms in order to submit it, and amendment are going to acknowledge over here. I'm just giving you information, like what are the information available on this document. So here you can see earlier this contract was awarded to Tap-in Process Solution, and this is detail about it. Now this, because this contract was published earlier and the knowledge service was finalized later on, that is the reason they have mentioned Tap-in Process Solution, and this contract will be valid till, this is the timeline this contract is going to valid. So here you can see 8th of August 25, 2028. So this is the validity of this contract. So this is saying up to maximum 5 years, and after 5 years this will be again for rebid. One more important information, before knowledge service, staffing solution was the incumbent on this contract, and they managed this contract for the last 10 years. These are some information you need to check all the detail carefully in order to understand it. You can see all these information are available over there. And one more important information, before bidding on this contract, make sure your company is registered with state of South Carolina, SOS, Secretary of State, and you should have a copy of that SOS, because without that they are not going to consider your company for it. So first important information is your company should be registered to do business with South Carolina SOS. Second, your company should be registered on the link that I have provided in order to submit this bid online. And third important information is earlier this contract was managed by Staffing. Now this contract is managed by knowledge service provider, and administrative fee is 2.45%, but there might be possibility that can be lower or higher. So once this contract is awarded to you, you can check with knowledge service, because knowledge service is the incumbent on this contract for managed service provider. So this is the information about this contract. Let me show you pricing as well so that you will be aware what kind of positions are there. So this is a price sheet, even job description is there. So you can see banner, project manager, advanced. Range is 63.33 to 84.43. And again, like this contract is awarded to knowledge service, they are using a software named dot star software. Usually we call it VMS, vendor management solution or system, some person say. So all the information related to new opening will be there, pricing will be there, job description, and every information will be available on the portal. You need to submit your candidate information and even interview coordination, invoicing, timesheet, A to Z. Every information will be managed by the VMS name dot star. So this is the price sheet. You can see a lot of positions are there, and you can see even I'm scrolling it, and this is going till 212 positions are there. So now we have talked about it. Now I'm returning how to bid on this. So this is the timeline. So one timeline is already passed for it, another timeline is passed. So if you are watching this video before June 2025, so you can plan and submit your bid. You can see this is some detail over there, and you need to submit before, and award will be announced on this date. So there are still 4 times are pending, and as per these timelines you need to create your response and submit on the portal, and according to that they are going to award this contract. Let me show you other information. Like I have already mentioned, you need to register on this portal. You need to create a login credential over there. Also go over there on this URL in order to find this RFP. Even I have showcased you how to search this RFP. And for other instruction, you need to go over there. On page number 2 of the RFP document, you might have seen cover page. Like I mentioned, you need to provide state of South Carolina vendor number over there. So these are some details. Pricing is available. I have showcased you even pricing as well. And like I have already mentioned, your company must be in good standing in order to award on this contract. So these are some details about this contract. Let me know what else you want to cover in this video, or any information, any comment that is missing. And one disclaimer. So I'm not an authorized representative of South Carolina. I'm a proposal writer who has been working with staffing industries for the last 10 years based on my knowledge, experience, and other details I have gathered, the whatever research I have did in the last 10 years. Now I want to give back to the community. Even I try to search on YouTube and I feel there is a gap over there. No one is going to give a lot of information free of cost. No one is ready to invest their time on it. So I figure it out this gap, and I'm here to fill it. So if you are interested to learn about IT staffing solution, healthcare, or anything related to bid, how you need to bid, how you need to understand any question, any information that you have for any contract across the state of South Carolina or Florida. Florida, I have already created a video. If you're watching this video, you can go and watch that video as well. So I will create a video for every state. I'm in a process to work on it. So subscribe to this channel to get information about it. I will also create some shorts video to make you familiar about the information of this contract. So make sure you follow, subscribe and on your notification bell so that you will get timely information or detail over there. Or if you have any question, any doubt, feel free to contact me or even you can comment in the field provided on YouTube. I will check your comment. I'll provide additional information or any detail, any query that you have, and make sure you submit your response for this RFP and your company can be qualified on it. And I hope definitely you can generate 2 to 3 million annually on this contract without putting a lot of effort. If you put effort, definitely your company can earn more than 5 million from this contract. Even a lot of companies are already doing. One more important information I would like to highlight you. On this contract, 80% consideration will be for W2 employee and 20% consideration will be for C2C employee. So thank you so much for watching this video, and again subscribe so that you can know other information about this contract. Thank you. Have a great day ahead.